Can you tell me what family finding was like for you and your family?
It definitely was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me because I got to leave the country and got to know like a different side of me that I had no idea about really, like my other culture. And then just being able to meet my father for the first time and my siblings and cousins and aunts and nephews and nieces, but I loved all of it, and I just felt like a lot of love immediately, and I still talk to them today, and like it was like something that I'm very grateful for. I don't think I could have done it without this family finding program, so I'm happy that I was able to do it. A woman named Heather actually found my uncle's name in the newspaper and just took a long shot because it was the same last name as mine, and they happened to be Jamaican, and they got a hold of him and where he worked, and it just happened to be my uncle, and it just started from there. And then I worked with a woman named Nancy who was assigned in the family finding program to me, and it just went from there. It started with my uncle, and then I met an aunt that lived in New York, I believe, at the time. I was able to get a passport and a trip funded to Jamaica, and I got to meet my family and all that, like my dad and everything. So.
But it started with one person, and it sort of opened up all
yeah,
of
like a
these
whole
others.
tree, like all these branches. So
you said it was pretty amazing for you and some of your family members to meet and keep those connections. Is there any more you want to say about what that was like for you?
it was also like really like bittersweet too, because my dad was very sick. He had a brain tumor, and he knew he was gonna die soon. And I think him meeting me at the age I was finally, after not seeing me since I was like a baby, I think that really meant a lot to him for his last final days.
What was that like seeing him for the first time?
I think I was definitely quiet for a little bit. I definitely was asking like random questions like what's his favorite color. I remember that. And then I asked like a little bit about my dad. I made a big dinner to like bring my family, like some of my family that was important to me on my mom's side, to meet my uncle, and I believe and my aunt was there too. And like I made this big meal, Nancy helped me, and like it was just like a nice thing. It gave me a chance for my sister and my younger brother to meet my aunt and uncle on my dad's side, and like know that like I am also part of another family as well. And I felt like kind of like a piece of me was like filled meeting them and like having them both there. And then when I met my dad, like it all came together. My dad's wife like treated me like one of her own, and pretty much said she was my mom too, and she just took me in, and it was great. So, I still talk to Greg or Damien. He goes by either name. I still talk to him. We like do video calls every like 2 weeks or so. So, I'm trying to plan a trip to go see them at some point this year.
It's cool when you meet people and you're like, you can see the family resemblance too.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, because I always felt like the black sheep of the family on my mom's side, because I didn't really look like anyone. Like we all had like the same cheekbones kind of, but like, and like the small like nose and lips, but other than that, like since I was a different skin color than everyone else, I always felt I was like, what? Like I don't feel like I look like anyone. I had different hair, so. And my sister Care, we like look alike a lot, sort of. We have like the same facial structure, and like I don't know, if we sat next to each other, like you could tell. It was really nice to see something that I could connect to for me. So, and also made me like more confident in who I was, and I don't know, it changed my life pretty much after that. So I got to experience Jamaican food and like all these things, and be around like people who I felt like I belonged and everything. Like I don't know, I loved it. It was just amazing. And I also found out I had twin nieces which I guess twins run in the family on that side, so that's kind of interesting to know.
Good to find out, yeah.
But like they were just so cute and they latched on and like it was just amazing. I actually have like one of them on Snapchat right now. So even though I haven't been there in 6 years now, I still talk to everybody, and I don't know, it's nice because I don't really like talk to much family on this side, so it's nice to talk to everyone over there.
Was there a part of you, like, in the beginning, like, once you kind of put it out there, this was what you wanted, and it all started kind of, like, rolling?
At first
where
I
you
was
thought,
scared, like
yeah.
I'm nervous, because like once like that first step happened, like with the whole newspaper thing, and you going to like leave a note, and then you got the call, and then you tell me, and then it just all happened so fast, and I was like, whoa, this is really happening. Like I could really meet my family. And then like once after I met my uncle a few times, and then like my sister met my uncle with my niece like after she had the baby, and we all kind of like went around and he told stories about when Haven was younger and all this stuff. It just like made me feel more at ease to meet everybody else after. And also like my friends are very supportive as well. Like I had a few best friends like that were like really just helpful through the process too, and really encouraged me to like keep going.
Is there anything else that you would want to share about your experience or say to people who might be doing family finding work?
It's definitely worth it, and even if like it takes a long time, like it's all gonna like be worth it in the end. And for my situation, I believe like my dad, because of his brain tumor, like he like has been like he was like fighting all those years, and like I believe like he like was fighting so long because he knew like that day was coming. Because when I met him, like it's almost like he knew I was like gonna be there like at that time. Like after I left, we still kept in contact through the summer, but then he died like shortly in like October, and it meant a lot. And like I'm just glad like it got to happen. So for anyone else who's doing it, like it could be your situation, because you never know when someone's gonna go, and especially for meeting someone your first time, like it's all like worth it. So I don't know, it's a great program, and I'm glad I got to really experience like how much the program had to offer.